Yo, it's your boy, Cambo Greens up in this joint, man. It's another episode, man. It's good to be back. It is definitely good to be back. New location, new setup. Hey, man, I'm excited. It's been a while, man. I'm so glad to be back in this thing, man. Tonight is going to be short, nice, and sweet, man. I just wanted to get on it and get myself brushed back into this thing, man. It's been a while. It's definitely been a while, man. But I'm just glad to be back, man. Get ready to start brushing off in some good topics. Introduce some different mindsets for things. Cause lately, man, that's all I've been doing, man. I've been working, handling business, pretty much doing the things that I've pretty much been telling y'all. You know, the things that I discussed, the topics I get into when it comes to self improvement, being better, doing better, be the best version of yourself. I do those things, and that's one of the reasons why I kind of been away from this because I've been growing, building, handling business, winning in every way. In order way to do that, man, I had to be the best version of myself, stay focused to the goals, and get it done. So I'm glad that I'm in that position to actually be able to move the way I need to move to handle business and control, uh, you know what I'm saying, control my environment, control my time, and be as productive as possible. But I'm so glad to be back, man. I'm ready to give y'all new thoughts, new opinions, new beliefs of how I move, new practices. And you know what I'm saying? You can implement it of how you want to implement it. You want to accept things, not accept things. It's cool. It's your world. You move how you need to move. But other than that, man, like, hey, we gonna do it like we always do it. The topic of tonight will be, you know what I'm saying, how to date a flawed person. One of the things I also want to like jump into before we get into them details, man, I want to do a quick little recap. These past couple of months, man, like I've lost a lot of people that was near and dear to me. You know what I'm saying? People that was very close to my life. Um, it's been a rough transition, a very rough transition, and I gotta say that it was a blessing to be in those people's lives and you know what I'm saying, them to be in my lives and be an impact in my life. It's just been rough, you know what I'm saying, just trying to stay focused on the business and deal with the loss of these people in my lives and you know what I'm saying, just you know what I'm saying, my heart is near and dear to, you know, my family members that's lost, you know what I'm saying, their kids, their brother, you know what I'm saying, their cousins, you know what I'm saying, or their nephew. You know, these people, you know what I'm saying, I understand the stuff that we all are going through. Life is so short. You know what I'm saying? We got to enjoy the moments that everybody's here because every day it's a blessing. And tomorrow damn sure ain't guaranteed. So we definitely got to make the best of it. That's why, you know, I try to do these shows, man, and I really try to push the jump on these shows because I really want to touch bases with y'all, man, because when I'm not here no more, I want people to be able to go back and review the moments that I've had with y'all that was with positive impact. So I want to leave this with y'all, man. These are pretty much documentaries of my life, and when it's my end, it will always be here. And that to me, that's always gonna be a blessing. So, with that being said, let's get into this how to date a flawed person. So, all you also people, don't forget subscribe, like the channel, subscribe, like the channel, my people. Subscribe, get at your boy. Let's get at your boy. Holla at your boy. But man, like I've been having a lot of discussions with a lot of people. Just really going and reviewing and discussing relationship things, and it's been tough to understand. And it's so sad that a lot of people really don't understand how to date a flawed person. There's people out here have no clue how to be in a relationship with a person that's flawed. Everybody's seeking so hard for that guy, that right girl, and never understanding that whoever you find is going to come with shit that you are going to have a hard time understanding or dealing with, and you're going to have to learn how to compromise and and work with that person that you're dealing with, because who you're dealing with is going to be a human being. And guess what, people? Humans are flawed, and we all understand that. But what's so crazy is, even though we understand that we're flawed, we still would break up and leave people because of our flawed ways, as if we don't understand that they are flawed. And the very thing that attract most people are that person's flawed ways. And it's insane to me how we still would complain about a flaw as if you're not flawed as well. Just like you don't want to deal with that person, how do you know the person that you want wants to deal with you? Because of your flawed ways. Like, we never want to shine the flaws that we have, but we love to highlight the flaws that somebody else has as if you're not flawed. We have a hard time communicating with each other about how to truly love somebody that is a human, instead of trying to find somebody to love that is always trying to kiss your ass and be fake in front of you, but it's someone else behind your back. Instead of accepting the fact that a person that may be being real in front of you is the true version of who he really is, or she's the true version of who you really looking for, dude. Like, what are we talking about? Nobody's going to be perfect. It's people that will literally divorce somebody after being with this person for 10, 20, 15 years. As if after you divorce this person, you're going to find something better. But most of your prime you have spent with that person. So understand the person you meet after that is not going to be a prime person. He's going to be a person past their prime as well. Past their prime mean more issues, more shit of ways that they're not going to change, just like you're not going to change your ways. And you got to be able to accept that. But none of us wants to accept that, because we always think we're going to find something greener and greener on the other side of things. But you're not going to find nothing greener on the other side of things. You're always going to have a flawed situation that you're going to have a hard time working around. Because guess what? I hate to tell y'all, but a relationship is work. So what are you looking for? You think you're going to find something where there's going to be less work? You're not. You're always going to find something that's going to be more work. Hey, I'm finna add my fam on, man, so we can get this cover going. Welcome, welcome,
Hey,
welcome.
I know. Good to see you again.
No, right? Hey, I'm trying something different this time. I didn't add my Facebook Live on this one. I'm just doing just the YouTube with
Okay.
nobody. We're gonna just do a clear run live on YouTube, and I'm gonna post it on Facebook.
Okay.
Um, and then after next show, I'm gonna start doing live on Facebook and YouTube. But I just wanted to drop this on them real quick with me and you, and we gonna go from there.
All right then.
But
Let's get it.
yeah, I want to have this rawness with you. You know what I'm saying? You'd be the perfect person to have this type of conversation
Hey,
with.
listen, everybody watching is just getting a sneak preview and a spy senses of what our real conversations be like.
Oh yeah, because this is definitely going to be one of them.
Hmm.
What I pretty much previously just said, because I just pretty much was doing the introduction talk, and pretty much what I'm saying is, people, we don't never go into a situation understanding that who we're going to get is flawed. We
Hmm.
initially go into things looking for what we want, instead of also adding to that caveat that we need to be looking for what we can deal with.
Okay.
Um, so my question for you is, should people invest their time in their dating phase looking and evaluating the qualities that is going to benefit them, or should they be evaluating qualities that they got to learn if that's what they're willing to tolerate.
Okay, say that one more time.
I repeat again.
Yeah.
So most people, when we look into when we're dating, right? Just say we're
Right.
dating. I'm looking at, oh, Alexis can cook.
Mm-hmm.
Lex can give me a back rub. Lex is always bringing me food. Or
Mm-hmm.
should I be saying Lex got attitude problem? Lex is always throwing shit at me. Lex is always telling me what I need to fix and what I need to change and what I need to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do I need to be evaluating the first thing more, or I need to be looking more into understanding what can I tolerate from the second things that I discussed?
Um, Honestly, it's gonna be both. But honestly, you know, everybody does things that we like, right?
Right,
Because that's why they piqued your interest a little bit.
right.
That's why you're attracted to them because of the things that you like. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna say I'm gonna put more weight on what can you tolerate because the good is still good, but the bad stuff is only certain levels of things that people can handle, and you got to know what your capacity is of handling. Like or yeah, she cook and she's a good mom and she does all this, but she might call you a couple of MFs every now and then. Can you handle that? Even though she's taking care of you, when she gets angry, her mouth gets slit because that's me. Can you handle drunk, angry Lex? It's not all, how often do we see drunk, angry Lex? How often do I see, a person who isn't, being available? Like every time that we do something, I initiate it. Every time we make plans, you canceling on me. It's both, but I'm gonna put more weight on the not so good things.
I want to tack on to what you're saying. I will also say I would want to add trade-offs with that. Just say,
Mm-hmm.
okay, if you want to have your mouth, you need to make sure your room is clean all the damn time. So our house clean all the time. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like for instance, if I know it's a lady and she got a potential, I'm rocking with her. She got a mouth. Her room is nasty sometimes, but I think if I just mention it, she might shape up on that. If I know she's gonna be stuck in her mouth ways, I'm cool with that. I can deal with that. But can I just rock with that and I have her fix that? I feel like sometimes what happened is I think some people do that sometimes. Sometimes we'll ask you to change one thing because we know that you're not going to change this, but some people still get an attitude if
Mm-hmm.
you tell them, "Hey, can you change this?"
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I think
Mm-hmm.
that's where we have a lot of problems at in our community when it comes to relationships, is that people don't understand. Like some people will accept certain things about your ways if you change something else about your ways. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Kind of give me a little balance. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah. Look, I
if you're
can't I
gonna be
can't take it. Like it's okay sometimes, but goddamn, we can't be having this shit happening every day
yeah,
or even every week.
yeah.
If
Like
it's just once every 2 or 3 months, okay, I can probably tolerate that.
like you're not gonna be yelling at me in your nasty ass house. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what people got accept. Ain't no
Listen.
man or no woman gonna listen to their mate getting yelled at when your house is nasty. Clean your house up. If you clean your
Oh
house up, I
my
might be able to listen
God.
to you.
Oh my God. Listen, there is and you probably seen it floating around social media, but there's a phrase that the ladies say like you don't have enough, you know what, or your you know what's not big enough for
Right.
you to treat me like this.
Right. True.
Because it is true. Women tolerate a lot of bullshit if the sex is good.
Right. That's true. That's true.
Or if they got enough money,
True.
they'll tolerate bad sex if you got enough money.
True. True. It's
Hey,
the
it's a
trade-offs.
trade-off. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's the
Yeah.
trade-offs. Like a lot of dudes will tolerate shit from a slim chick that they won't tolerate from a chick that's overweight. You know what I'm saying? Like a ugly chick versus a cute chick. Like people gotta understand that you gotta understand where you fall.
Oh man.
And I
It
don't think,
sounds bad, but it's true because don't ugly people just irritate you for no reason? They don't even be doing shit to you. They
yeah, yeah.
don't even
And
do nothing to you.
and
But
that's the truth. It's the
yeah,
ugly truth. You know what I'm saying? It's the ugly
yeah,
truth, but it's the truth.
it is.
People gotta understand where they fall. I've seen the most unhealthy, out of shape women have the most fucked up attitude. I mean, one time I almost called you. I almost called you. And I was gonna tell
Mm-mm.
you about it. I'm like, why the fuck is this damn overweight lady with such an attitude? You would think her being in a position, why are you not nice? I'll be
She
the
probably
nicest
shit.
motherfucker.
She frustrated with her damn self. Probably
Yeah,
hell.
but if you're in that position, you might want to be nice to people. Have something going for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Have something.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like the most saddest thing is to be overweight and don't know how to cook.
Mm-hmm.
How are you overweight and don't know how to cook? Like, if you're gonna be overweight, man, you better be able to cook your ass off. You gotta have something to bring. You gotta have the balance. You got to. You gotta have
Oh my
something. And
god.
it's just that's just
Yeah,
being
yeah.
real. You
That
know what
is
I'm saying?
true. That
It's
is
gotta be
true.
real. Like, I'm not gonna be with you. Okay, you want me to love you for you,
But
but
I'm not getting nothing from you
I'm
that I
not
need.
getting nothing.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
your flaw should have that a benefit. Like your flaw don't even present a benefit. You are overweight,
Yeah.
a person that eats a lot of food, but you don't cook the food. That means
Ooh.
I'm gonna be paying for
Ooh.
you
Ooh,
more
somebody
food.
got to buy the food.
Right. So that means I'm gonna be buying more food for your flaw, and I probably gotta cook it.
Mm,
Where is the
yeah.
connect of
Yeah.
understanding your position when we're with people? You see what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? It's like,
That makes sense.
but you would get mad and call him ain't shit if he had another woman in the house eating her food.
Well,
Why?
she cooked it and
She
she
cooked
cleaned
it.
up.
Right.
And
Like,
her body type.
right. So it's like we gotta stop getting bad at people when it comes to perfect example. If a female date a dude, that's a simp, right? You dating a simp, and then all of a sudden he don't want to be a simp no more, and you get mad at her because she started dating another simp. But nigga, you was a
You
simp.
yeah, that's what she liked about you.
Yeah. Why? It's not her fault that you changed. You was a
Yeah.
simp.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
created that opportunity of who she was. Don't get mad at her because she saw you as a trick. Don't be talking bad at her, calling her a gold digger if you was willing to be the trick. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
I'm trying to tell you, like, and I hate going back to this scenario because it's talked about so often. It sounds like it's an attack on women, and of course, everybody's like, oh, well, he should just love me for me, blah blah blah. But if he married you and you were a size 6, okay, like me, I'm somewhere depending on where I shop between a 6 and an 8 because I got a lot of behind. However, if when you met me, I was a 6 or 8, and over the years I become a 16, that's not who you met.
Exactly.
And he says, like, this was the story. The man didn't say he stopped loving her. He just said it was hard to be physically attracted to her and intimate with her because it was hard for him to be intimate with her because he was no longer physically attracted to her.
Right.
And all the women, oh, he should love her, blah, blah, blah. He never said he didn't love her. He said he was no longer attracted because of her physical appearance. He was attracted to her physically because of she had a nice body to him. That's what he
Exactly.
was attracted to. That ain't it. And I understand everybody, oh, well, people get older and kids, but man, fuck that. It is 70-year-old women out here crushing some 20 and 30-year-olds.
I'm telling you.
You hear
I'm
me?
telling you.
Like
I
that
see
is
it all the
bull
time.
shit. Unless there is some sort of illness or impairment to where you physically just can't, then there's no excuse for that. But you can still eat, right?
Right.
You ain't gotta like just eat just to be eating because the food is there. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah. Like that's the thing. And here they come like, oh well, we supposed to love him when he bald and blah blah blah. But he never said he didn't love her.
Right.
You may or may not be attracted to the bald head, but guess what? You see how my hair is gonna be different tomorrow. If my man decided if he's balding and he feel comfortable with a man wig, then baby, we gonna go get you the best fucking wig we can get so you can be out here fly.
Right.
So that we both are comfortable with your appearance. Why? Because I'm gonna change my shit up.
Yeah.
My man, he don't care about the wigs, but it
Right.
don't bother him because that's what I like. He knows I like to change my look. I like to change my style. I got a lot of hair. It's just easier to do with a wig than it is just me sitting in for hours in a salon or hours me doing it myself. It's just easier. Plop it on, pop it off. It's like an accessory. Just like
Right.
I matched my earrings with my dress, I matched my hair with my dress this evening.
Right.
And that's him accepting who I am. He's
Right.
not a fan of the wigs, but he
Yeah, me
accepts
either.
the wigs.
Yeah, me. Yeah, I get it. It's a trade-off.
He
It's
accepts
a
the wigs
trade-off.
because to him he's like, look, you look good,
There you
and
go.
when you look good, you feel good. Because that's a motto of mine. He said, you look good in them. Now I'm not out here looking crazy, but he would prefer me wear my real hair. But he tolerates the wigs. He don't mind them because I wear them well, how he puts it or whatever.
Right.
And yes,
Right.
like you said, it's the trade-off, you know.
Yeah.
Like with him, for example, he is not the most romantic person.
Right.
The trade-off is he's one of the most, if not the most dependable person in my life.
Right.
So I might be the romantic in the relationship, but damn it, anything I need, I know that he got me. And
Right.
I don't have to wonder about it. Like, yeah, like the only other person I could probably depend on like that is probably my mama.
Right.
If that, depending on what it is.
Yeah.
That's the trade-off. I like
Yeah.
romance. He's not a romantic, but I also need
Right.
someone I can rely on. I got that. I got a lot of women out here. They got men that buy them all kind of flashy stuff, take them on all these lavish dates. And guess what? If they were to break down on the side of the road, they cannot call that same man to come pick them up.
Exactly. Show
I'd
damn
rather
cat.
have I'd rather have someone that's gonna make sure that I'm all right than someone that's gonna spend a bunch of money on me and make a big fuss. Cause shit, I can make a fuss over myself. That's the trade-off.
Yeah. Yeah. Like even like with my situation, like I never saw myself marrying somebody with kids,
Mm,
but I found somebody with kids. But the trade-off with her was, even though she had kids, I saw so much. I had more peace in my life in order,
mm,
and it gave me the ability to achieve more things with her. And I was willing to take that risk because I gained more with her with somebody that had kids than I gained with somebody with no kids. Like you would
mm.
think it would be the other way around, but it's not. You know
Here's
what I'm
the
saying?
difference. It's a couple of things that go along with that, and some of it me and you talked about privately, but a lot of it, a lot of guys feel the same way that you felt. They don't want to date a woman that has kids that aren't his. But you get to see firsthand what kind of mother she is
Right.
and how she handles a household. Because when you marrying somebody, that's what you need. You need to know who the hell is going to be taking care of your house and who's raising your kids. When
Right.
you dating a mother, you see that firsthand. She can't
Right.
hide that shit. She might be able to hide it for a little bit, but the truth gonna come out,
Right.
and you get to see now. When you get someone who don't have children, they might be the nicest person in the world. Don't mean that they good mothers.
Right.
Don't mean they know how to take care of no house.
Right.
Just like you said, she don't know how to cook. She don't know how to clean. She don't know how to make sure the kids are all right. What to take them, how to do nothing. That's important. People don't be thinking about that stuff. Like going back to like another meme I saw. Like you quit looking at pretty and the outside. Who you marry is gonna raise your kids. Like that is
Man,
so.
I know so many dudes that stressed out right now want to kill themselves because of they pretty ex-wife that's crazy
mm,
than a motherfucker with their
mm,
kids.
mm,
Matter of fact, I had a
mm,
customer shoot a couple days ago.
mm.
Been with his lady since they was in high school. Main thing he was saying was, man, she cute, pretty, this and this and that. Guess what? Want to
Crazy
divorce him.
shit.
Not only does she want to divorce, she want to take all his money. She bragging about it. Got his kids.
Whoa,
He over here living in an
whoa,
apartment that the
whoa,
apartment itself, the whole electrical system in the house is all fucked up. And that's why I was
whoa.
there. Because damn electrical so bad it's burning out the goddamn modems. So everything you achieved over these years,
Dang.
you
It's all
resulted
took away because you
taken
went for
away
pretty.
for pretty. You living in a fucking 1 bedroom apartment now. That ain't worth shit.
Now we not telling y'all to go out here and marry a mug duck. That's not what we saying. We saying have more range in your picking. Don't
Yeah.
rely just on looks.
Right. Right. Right.
Yeah.
Understand that you got to be able to pick people with flaws that is not going to hinder your growth.
Mm-hmm.
Don't pick a flaw that a man that's going to beat your ass. Don't
Oof.
pick a woman that is pretty that's going to always have you in jail. Don't pick a, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't pick a man.
Every week y'all fighting.
Yeah, and she always call the police on you. Or don't pick a man that is always gonna take your money, not come home at night, come home hella late at night. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like, don't pick a lot of type of dudes in a lot of situations that's gonna hinder y'all growth in
Yeah.
what y'all got going on with each other.
Yeah.
I'm saying self and understand that there's flaws that it's going to challenge y'all, but it's not going to hinder your growth.
Mm-hmm.
You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? It's just not going to hinder your growth. And I know a lot of people are like, well, how is that possible? I'm like, it's possible because if there's something where if y'all don't have the abilities to sit down and have these conversations and break down the ugly truth of what y'all both are adults and willing to sit down and have these conversations,
Mm-hmm.
then y'all have lost already.
Yeah.
You gotta be able to have these ugly conversations
You got to.
of
And
each
you
other.
got to be able to listen to each other, like truly listen, not for you to try to rebuttal or defend yourself, but to actually listen and understand. Because
Exactly.
it's going to help you so much. Like, because one thing I have to tell myself, but I tell my clients often, your person is not you.
Right.
And they're not going to respond the way that you would because they're not you.
Right.
And you don't get to do some shit and then get mad at how they reply.
Right.
They feel how they feel about it, and you don't get to decide how they get to feel about it.
Right.
And they could reply fucked up sometimes. That's what I'm saying. I was saying earlier, like we had a similar discussion. Like, look, we were talking about the 5 things that we bring to a relationship. And with me, it's my honesty and transparency. Now, sometimes my delivery is not the best, and I am working on that. But I mean what I said, and I'm gonna say what I mean. I'm not gonna sit back and be timid with you. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like everything is fine and it's not, because I don't know how to be fake. And that is one thing that my current partner had to get used to, because a lot of women do not express themselves verbally. It's
Yeah.
always, oh, nothing's wrong, or they hold on to it, and then a month down the road, he forget to take the trash out, and she done unloaded 3 months worth of shit on him because she don't never tell him nothing.
Right.
And he sitting around here thinking everything is fine.
Yeah,
That's,
man.
you know what I'm saying? That's a flaw.
Oh yeah.
That's
Oh yeah.
damn sure a flaw. Got to be able to
And,
communicate.
and this is these are the people I have a issue with. It's these simps. I have issues with simps because they fucking up the game, and
Oh
this is how they
boy.
fucking up the game. Because
How the Simps fucking up the game.
they keep telling these women what the fuck they want to hear, knowing damn well that they're not gonna be able to meet the expectations. What the fuck they saying? You know what I'm saying? I stop telling women, "Hey, I'm always gonna be there for you." You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm gonna treat him better than he can. Or hey, you know what I'm saying? He ain't no good. And this, like, it's so many sinners out here just fucking up this whole game and putting women into disillusion of how men
Listen,
really
if you
move.
come at me bad mouthing the next man or my current man or any other man, and I know that you're trying to holler, you will never be able to be with me. You have automatically disqualified yourself.
Like, Facebook is fucking the game up, Lex. Facebook is fucking the game up. Facebook,
You've
these
automatically
motherfuckers be
disqualified
on
yourself.
Facebook like, yeah, go girl, yeah, girl, and they eating this shit up, and like me on the outside looking like, what the fuck is she talking? What are they talking about?
But 90% of them are in the friend zone.
Exactly, but they're fine with these dudes being in the friend zone, but they're giving them validation of their fuckery.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? It's like they're giving them validation of their fuckery. And that's all they need is validation from their fuckery to treat him like shit. You know what
mm,
I'm saying?
mm,
If I
mm.
can get 10 simps to say my delusion is true, what does his say means to me? You
Yeah,
see what I'm saying?
yeah,
Because they got 10 simps over here saying what I'm saying is right.
right.
You know what I'm saying? It's the fuckery.
Listen,
It's a
that's
delusion.
why I say the people with a lot of friends are most 9 times out of 10 they being lied to, because
Right.
those people are telling you what you want to hear, not what the hell is true or what you need to hear.
Exactly.
I ain't got but a handful of friends, and it's only a handful of people who can handle me. And those friends that I got, I'm telling you, like, we done been through some shit. I'm talking about years, decades worth of friendship.
Right.
Like, I can be females now, and they can only handle a little bit because they get intimidated or they get their feelings hurt
Right.
because I unknowingly step on toes, and I do it often.
Right.
Not trying to piss nobody off, not trying to, be better than nobody, but women are finicky creatures, and they're mean and emotional. I'm just not that.
Right. Right.
I'm just not that. I can be mean, but you got to like legitimately do something to me for me to be
Right.
mean to you. I'm not gonna go out of my way to be mean to you. But women, we got to stop that shit. I know,
Yeah.
like Miles was talking about the simps out there. Women, we got to stop just being so emotional and insecure and jealous of each other. You ain't got to support your friend's fuckery to have a friend.
I'm telling you.
You ain't got to tell her what she want to hear to be her friend. You
I'm
know
telling
her
you.
man is beating her ass. Tell her, girl, stop letting him beat your ass.
Right.
Say something. Girl, I know he
Like
love you.
real talk. Real
And what they
talk.
tell, girl, I know he really love you. He just having a bad day. Bad day? Your girl got a black eye. She got a busted lip. She got a broken arm. Talking about he had a bad day. Man, please. Uh-uh. I ain't with it.
Hey,
I ain't with it.
but
Hey.
you realize this though.
What?
The reason why they saying stay with him, cause they like that drama. Listen, the best person that a women like to talk to is women that got fucked up lives. You have the best conversations with a woman with
That's
full of
that
goddamn
insecurity.
drama.
You got to feel good about yourself. So, like, you surround yourself with people who you feel you got an upper hand on.
Yeah.
I'm the opposite. I surround myself with people who have more than me. Why? Because I need to know what the fuck they did
Right.
so I
But
can get there.
but have you noticed, and I've seen this from a lot of women, like my mom, Trish, a lot of women that I'm around. So I know this is true.
Mm-hmm.
When your life gets better, the phone calls become less.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Let your
Because
life have drama.
you ain't got nothing to they don't want to hear about your success.
Right.
They don't want to hear about the good stuff.
Right. And that's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
People, when you're dating somebody, and this ties back to everything what I'm saying with this dating shit. When you're dating a flawed person, do not broadcast to everybody that that person has a flaw. News report. Everybody got
Li-
flaws, but if you keep
listen.
everybody keep on Facebook, he
Listen.
ain't this or I ain't that. I'm tired of him being like this. Why men like this? Why women like this? Because we're human beings. Stop broadcasting everybody's flaws as if you don't
It was
have
a
any.
question we had on the show earlier about um what's something that you want to know about your person. And it was
Right.
so much that I do, but I wasn't gonna say it on the show. That's why it took me a minute to answer.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to pick the right thing that's not gonna paint him in an ugly light.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, I'm still with him.
Exactly. 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 It's like people don't understand that. Like people don't understand that when you complain to the public
Mm-hmm.
about your business, that don't make him look bad. That makes you look weak.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That even
Mm-hmm.
makes you weak for the next man. Cause a real dude that's probably really peeping you out, they ain't gonna want to fuck with
She
you.
don't know how to close her mouth. She talk too much.
Right. They
She
ain't gonna
telling all her business.
they are
She gonna
not
tell
gonna
all
want to
my
fuck with
business.
you.
Yeah, not gonna
Yeah,
want to
they
talk
gonna
to
want to
you.
fuck with you. No real
Mm-hmm.
dude that's about their shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's what me and my homeboy talked about today too. Like women don't understand real men that got their shit together. It, it's a good chance you might not even qualify for him.
Mm.
Cause the
You
things that
disqualifying yourself.
yeah, you disqualifying yourself. If you go on Facebook, if you analyze most of these females out here, I can go probably 5 of their stories, and I'm already gonna be disqualified. Like, nah, this
Mm-hmm.
ain't for me.
Mm-hmm.
About five stories, or go to 5 of their photos. I'm like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm good. I'm good. Why her first 5 of her first pictures ain't nothing but ass pictures? I'm
Or a
good.
bunch of memes of how everybody else is messed up but her, and
Yeah.
everybody's listen, if I hear another motherfucker say somebody is a narcissist, I'm going to scream. These people, y'all don't even know what the fuck a narcissist
They
is.
don't. They don't. I've heard that a lot too. I actually had an ex that said that.
I'm
I should know
so
that was a red flag.
sick of, if it's not narcissist, it's toxic.
Yeah,
But
that
you're
too.
definitely misusing. Now a lot of this shit do be toxic, but don't make them a narcissist.
Yeah,
Y'all don't know what the hell narcissist is.
they don't. They don't.
Y'all don't.
I've asked somebody. They didn't even know the definition of it. So I'm like, why the fuck you using that word then? Like, why are you using a word that you don't even know the definition of?
Right. Oh well, they did this. No, it just sounds like they don't like you.
Yeah.
They just selfish and they really just don't care enough for you to change.
Right.
You
And
know.
most people that say that are narcissists. That's the funny part. The very people that say that don't even know the meaning of it, if they
Mm-hmm.
actually knew the meaning of it, is actually talking about them.
Mm.
It's
Listen,
actually talking about them.
it's if you look it up, it's like only like a small percentage. And when I say a small percentage of people who actually have narcissism or qualify as a narcissist, it's like less than 20%. I think
Yeah,
it's like yeah, it's
it's a
really low.
small.
It's
Yeah,
a
it's a
really small number. It's
small.
like 9 to 11%
Yeah,
of
yeah.
people actually are
Diagnosed
narcissists.
for it. Yeah,
Yes, yes. It's like
that's true.
y'all just out here just diagnosing motherfuckers
Yeah,
and
just everybody's a damn narcissist.
and they shit they might be schizophrenic, but you
Yeah,
calling them a narcissist.
yeah, yeah. That's
Because
true.
it's a lot of that going on that we don't talk about, especially our community.
Oh yeah, man. It's a bunch of that.
It's a lot of that going on.
There's definitely a lot of that. I agree with that big time.
Hey.
Big time. Yeah, man. It's crazy. But yeah, it's just sad that we are at the age to where at our age, and I mean like literally our physical age, we're
Mm-hmm.
still in our physical age where there's people that is older than us that's looking for the perfect person.
Mm-hmm.
How in the hell is that even possible?
It's not. I'm gonna have to get off here in a second,
Oh, I'm
cause
about to get
yeah,
off too.
yeah.
I'm about to literally get off in like 2 minutes.
But there is no perfect person. Just like me as a life coach
Right.
and a reader, a lot of my questions are focused around love and relationships. And the main question that I get is either how do they feel about me? What do they think about me? Will this ever be a relationship? And then the one that I hate, is this person the one? Is this my soulmate? Y'all, we got so many damn ones and so many soulmates out there. There is no one. There is no one. There are several people that you're compatible with. And if you actually put in the work, it could work if both of y'all wanted it. This thing is a choice. Love ain't some infection that you get taken over by. You choose to be a loyal person. You choose to be a faithful person. You choose to actually learn and understand a person. Those are all choices. And just like I tell a lot of my people, especially, sorry about that. I don't know what in the world.
Oh, you good? You good? All right. So back to what she was pretty much saying, and I want to jump in and piggyback off this and knock it out the park. We gotta understand once you hit, I'm gonna give a great number. We're gonna say once you hit 45 and up, stop
Okay.
looking for people based off of just sex. Once you hit that 45 and over, stop emphasizing I need sex in a relationship. When you 45, you better look for a body. You need a body. That's what you need. You don't
You
need
just
dick.
need
You need a
somebody that's
body.
healthy and that's gonna be there.
That's it. You need a body. Stop saying man, he need to lay it down. No, you need to lay your
No
ass down and find a
choices.
body, a warm body. That's all you need. But go
Yeah.
ahead and finish what you were saying.
Yeah, what I was saying is like people talking about this one, like love is a choice. It's not an affection, right? So you choose. People choose how they treat you, and you choose at the beginning what we said, what we gonna tolerate. We choose what we gonna tolerate, and we also choose how we treat people, just like they choose how they gonna treat us and what part we're gonna play in their lives if we're gonna be in their lives. And you got to look at it for what it is. Stop trying to rationalize disinterest and disrespect. Either person is interested or they're not.
Exactly.
It's very simple.
Exactly.
Some people move slower than others, but they're still showing interest and they're still consistent. You know what I'm saying? Like they may not jump into a relationship with you, but are they doing what they say they're going to do? That's somebody you might want to like, give a little extra leeway. But the person that's constantly counseling on you, the one that's constantly you catching them with other people and they say, oh, I'm single, but you keep seeing evidence that they're not single, don't waste your time on that.
Yeah. And this is my closing remarks because we about to jump off this thing. Closing
I'm gonna go
remarks
to
is
Eddie's
for
after
me
this, okay?
is, huh?
Anything you need? Oh, I'm sorry, my
Oh no,
bad.
you good. I know
I
you
thought
good,
I
good.
mute.
Do you
I
think?
thought I muted and I turned the camera off. The
Well, you
boy was
good
going to
though.
bed.
You good though. I'm gonna do the closing remarks though, but you good though. You good
Okay.
though, fam. But yeah, here's my closing remarks, people. You got to be able to sell your position of who you are and where you at in your life. Okay, 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds, 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds all have different leeways and leverages of what they're gonna need and require and expect out of a man. Guess what? That role also reflects a man as well. A man in his 20s, 30s, and 40s and 50s gonna also need and expect different things as well. So if you are a woman that is 40 and you looking for a man that's 30, understand you are looking for some real fucked up expectations because you got to understand that man his 30 mindset goals standards is going to be totally different from the man that you need in your life if you're a 40-year-old woman versus a
Mm-hmm.
man that's in his 50s and he try to date a 20-year-old. That man got to also understand that that woman's mindset in her 20s is totally different and you're going to have way off base different standards than you as a 50-year-old. It's not going to be no,
Mm-hmm.
it's not going to be a gap of understanding. So we got to stop trying to make shortcuts in understanding who we're going to deal with and stop trying to play the control game because that's what we try to do sometimes. Us older people try to date younger because we think we're going to control somebody. And
Nope.
then us younger people try to date somebody older because we think, well, if we find them older, they're mature, so we good.
Not necessarily because
No,
they come with a lot of baggage.
exactly. So we gotta understand, accept that everybody got flaws in those decades. Find somebody that is going to be realistic in what the
Mm-hmm.
fuck you're looking for. Make sure you understand what the fuck he's looking for or she's looking for, and make sure that y'all can make this shit work. Commit on it, stamp it, and leave it the fuck alone. And in the middle of y'all differences in y'all lives, keep making commitments within that relationship that we're going to commit to stay together and make this shit work. Stop
Mm-hmm.
fucking running away from a challenge. Stop running away from obstacles. Stop running away from your fucking self because 9 times out of 10, you are the problem if you running. If you're running, you're the problem.
Yeah.
Okay? That's
Yeah.
not loyalty. I hate when people say I'm loyal. How many times you been divorced? Twice. You ain't fucking loyal.
Right.
Like you keep leaving. That's not
Why
loyalty.
you divorced? Oh, because they blah blah blah.
Reconcile the
But what did
differences and
you
shit.
do? What did you do?
Yeah. You're not loyal. I keep tidying women 4 or 5 husbands. These dudes, 3 or 4 wives. None of y'all are loyal. Okay?
Nope.
You don't know shit about it.
It don't take
So
all that. Get
that
married for
is
the wrong
my
reason.
that ends my closing. Yeah, wrong reason. That ends my closing. If you got anything else to
That was
say,
good.
speak your
No,
piece.
no, I mean you said it. I mean, just make sure that you understanding and actually knowing and accepting these people for who they are. If they tell you they ain't looking for nothing, they not looking for nothing. Don't expect nothing. Don't try to make nothing. Cause it's nothing. Y'all have nothing.
Nothing.
How do they feel about you? They feel nothing for you.
Nothing at
They
all.
told you that.
Nothing
They
at all.
showed you that. And don't try to convince yourself otherwise because you're gonna waste a lot of months, a lot of years,
Yep.
and it's not worth it. Life is too short, guys. That's all I
Yep.
got to
Yep.
say.
Hey, well, we're finna close this down, people. Hey, peace and love. And we go touch bases. Hell, I might fuck around and do this shit tomorrow. I'm in my groove now. So hey, catch your boy tomorrow. I'll be on Facebook Live, and we're gonna be on here, and I'm gonna start popping in Instagram too. We finna get this shit popping.
Hey, let's
Hey,
get
get it.
it. Later.